What plate are you tired of seeing being sold?
What's man? What plate am I tired of seeing being sold? Man, oxtails, man.
For real?
Hey, like ain't nobody ever seen a damn ox.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, right? But man, oxtails and oh man, I might get some backlash for this one. My Alfredo Warriors. Yeah, man, I am tired of seeing $30, $40 damn pasta plates.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all,
They put a little crab in that motherfucker.
Dog, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Up to 50.
Bro, the shit be like 3-4 little bite-sized shrimp, and I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah. There was a bar that Drake said, he basically shitted on hibachi. He was like, what did he say about Benny Hondas is like bird food? He basically said like, it's peasant food or something like that. How do you feel about hibachi?
Man, it's entertainment. That's all what it is. Hibachi ain't nothing but a show when it comes to culinary. Because you gotta think about it, right? You know, you go to like a Benny Hunter's or, you know, just like any hibachi spot in general. No, like, man, you paying for that experience. That's what you're paying for, right? Cause like, you know, you go to one of them hibachi places, you know, you get a nice size portion of the rice. We understand that. You know, you might get, I don't know, maybe like 7, you know what I'm saying, little steak tips, 3-4 little shrimp. And that thing, you know, dog, when that bill come out, dog, just by yourself, that's $120, $130 off top. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do feel like hibachi is just based off more like the experience at that point.
Yeah, because you charge $70, $80 for rice and steak.
Dog, that's crazy, right? That's crazy.
Now tell me about a time where you did a party and they didn't have it back in.
Oh, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Nigga, I had to lean back for this one. I ain't even gonna lie to you, dog. I actually, I actually had to sue a client, dog. Yeah. I took a client to court, bro.
You don't just start packing the food up? I knock a nigga plate. You have a plate this eat?
Nah. I'm gonna tell you what it was, bro. Nah, I knew. Nah, man. I knew I could get more money, man, taking them to court, right? So, nah, I think, man, the client had reached out to me, man. You know, they paid me the front end money, all that stuff, right? So we signed the contracts and everything. So, dog, the day of the event, you know, me and my team, you know, we get there, bro. We do the event and everything like that. Everything going fine, right? So I had told the lady, I was like, hey, you know, we completed the service. I said, how did you want to pay like the remaining balance? Like, you know, you want to, you know, the invoice, you want to, Zelle it, cash, whatever, right? So, bro, like, the lady started just like coming up with like all kind of like crazy ass excuses, right? So keep in mind, you know, I got like, man, 30, 40 damn other people in this room like watching that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I had to think to myself for the first time like that. And I was like, damn, bro, like, you could be a and show out, and you know what I'm saying, cause a big ass scene about this, or you be the businessman and you take this lady to court. Long story short, man, dog, me and the lady went back and forth, bro, for like maybe like 3 or 4 days. We ain't get like a dime of the back end money, right? So I'm like, oh, so, dog, man, goddamn took her ass goddamn small claims, bro.
Did you win?
Sued the shit out of her, yeah.
So let me ask you this, like, what was she looking like in court? Like
confused, slow. Act like she ain't goddamn owe us the money. Crazy part about it, nigga, I goddamn presented the actual contract that she signed to the judge.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, and crazy part about it, nigga, the judge knew who I was. Nigga, cause the judge booked me before. So he knew I wasn't lying, bro.
Slam dunk. Hold on, that's a good point. So you didn't do nigga business.
Yeah,
How important? How long did it take you to get to that point? Because, you know, a lot of times when you're coming through this business, you thugging it out, you just doing what it got to do to get the money. At what point did you get to the point where it's like everything contracted, all that?
Man, you know, that's something I feel like a lot of like black-owned businesses don't know how to like adapt to. You get what I'm saying? Because like that's all we think about is just like the dollar amount.
Right.
I tell you what, bro. I've been making money out culinary since I was damn near 16, bro. So it ain't even about the money for me no more like that, right? It's about, you know, the trust and building the relationships with the client. And sometimes, you know, you got to look at that stuff, man. You know, once that trust is broken right there, I would tell clients back then, I'd be like, look, man, don't you book me no more. Don't refer me to nobody, none of that. Because if this is how you do, I don't know what your people gonna be like. You get what I'm saying? So I had to learn, man, how to, man, swap my mentality. You know, I remember, man, it's actually when I was in Vegas at the time, had like a mentor dude had told me that shit. He was like, I need you to learn how to unlearn what you were taught. You get what I'm saying? So back then, you know, that was my mentality, man. It was a mentality. You know what I'm saying? You do me wrong, I gotta go do you wrong, right? So now that I'm a business owner, man, and you know, I've learned so much of the business side, you know what I'm saying, the past couple of years, I'm like, man, shit, this is what the attorneys are for. This is what the lawyers are for. These are what these contracts are for, you know? So once you learn how to, man, get out of that mentality, man, that's what I feel like make you, you know what I'm saying, into like, you know, the successful businessman. Yeah.
Real life.